Yes, now you are audible.
Okay, gentlemen, now we should start our session because it's already too late.
Yes,
We
it's
are
almost 15 minutes
13
late.
minutes late. Yes, almost 15 minutes. Yes.
Almost 15. Yes. So, yes. What are you saying, Anant Pratap Singh? Sorry. What are you saying,
Okay,
gentlemen?
I'm saying that we should,
No, I don't know.
take a topic daily. Shut up and stop messing, gentlemen.
Okay.
You are disturbing me.
Sorry.
And so I'm saying that we will daily take a new topic when we start
Yes.
our meeting. Okay.
Yes.
So we
Yeah.
have less time to prepare, and in SSB also we got so much minimum less time. for the
Maintain eye
preparation.
contact, gentlemen, please.
Okay, sorry. So, we will got less time in the SSB preparation also, so it will also help in making our thinking ability sharp and also
Yes.
make.
Okay, so you just wanna say that ki we have to decide the topic 30 minutes earlier or 15 minutes earlier the session, so that we okay, so that we have to read about
Yes,
that
it-
topic
it-
in
it
10
should
to
not be
15
premeditated.
in 15 to 30 minutes
Yeah,
only.
Yeah.
In short time frame, in that pressure, and in that time we have to prepare the
Yeah.
topic. Yes, good idea.
Yeah.
I agree with
We
you,
can
gentlemen.
also do one
Thank
more
you.
thing. We can start with 1 week. We can do as same we are doing now, and after 1 week we will be habitual.
Very poor score.
Yes, in maths you have scored a very poor score.
Yeah.
GAT is also, you should also score a bit more in GAT. It will help you
About
after the interview in
260 to 280.
Now
Yes,
for
yes.
It's
next,
the
More than
average
260 will.
I think for apparel attempt we have a
What?
lot of time. For apparel attempt we have a lot of time, and we can go
Yes.
through syllabus. I think we have already
Minimum 2 times.
learned all this syllabus. Yes, we have learned this syllabus.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
now we can go through syllabus almost, I think 3 times. We have to go through it.
Yes.
Or at least 3 times, because we can do it.
What I have. Yes, yes. Speak, gentlemen. Okay. I
Yes.
will continue later.
Now it's
You
your
will
turn.
be.
Now it's your turn. Wait.
What I have thought is that one time I should go through the whole syllabus very deeply, and later on I should revise it for the 2 times before the exam, and
Yes.
at least 2 times I should give mocks around 15 to 20 mocks 2 times, around 50 marks in total. Mocks.
Yes,
50.
yes. I also want to apply the same procedure for my GAT section, and for maths I want to solve the PYQs and other practice question till December, and once again I will start it and prepare for the next 3 months from January to April, 16 April. And maths I want to prepare or revise for 2 or 3 times with PYQs and other questions.
Yes, PYQs are must. You should do PYQs of. We have around 7 months time, so we should do all the PYQs of NDA which we can
From
get
2006.
like from
2002.
2006. Yes, from 2006.
Two.
Okay. From 2002 to 2022 attempt second, we should do all the PYQs. We
Yes.
must go through them.
Or at least not at least or maximum time.
Yes, yes. At most times.
One more thing, we will always speak in sentence, not in one word. Okay.
Yes, this is one more good thing you
Yes.
said.
Otherwise we'll just say कि हाँ okay नहीं ऐसा नहीं करना है. We will always speak in sentence. That will help us.
Yes.
And this thing I learned from
Raise hand is a
FEA,
good idea. If
FEA.
anyone wants to speak, then he or she can raise his hand, and there is option present.
Yeah, I have seen this one.
Okay, I had thought one more thing, that from tomorrow, I'm thinking before that we will first do lecturette, and then after it we will start PPDT practice. I was
Okay.
Yeah, that's
thinking
a good
about
idea.
that, but now I'm thinking that we will do it in alternate days. In one day we will do lecturette only, and other day PPDT.
Okay.
What about it? What you guys are thinking about it?
I thought 1 hour is enough for both, for the lecturate also and for the PPDT. But
Yes,
But we
Because
also have to discuss those topics. No, 1 hour will not be enough. It will make hodgepodge situation.
Because
It will not be
yes.
enough to do both the lecturate and PPT in 1 hour.
I'm thinking. I was
Okay, we will
thinking.
make it to 60 to 90 minutes.
I was thinking. Wait. I was thinking that one in PPT. I was thinking that let's make it one session only of 40 minutes. Because Zoom
One session of 40 minutes.
Zoom
Okay.
allow us only 40-minute session. So I'm thinking
Yeah.
that make it only 40-minute session. In one day we will do lecturate, and other day, in second day we will do only PPT. Means we will do it in alternate days.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can do it.
And
Yes.
for lecturate we will decide time in 9:30. In 9:30 to 9:40. In between 9:30 and 9:40 we will decide our topic. And in 20 minutes we will prepare
Yes.
for it, and in 10:59 I will send the link, and in 11 o'clock sorry in
9:59.
9:59 I will send the link,
9:59. Yes.
and
That's
10
what I
o'clock
want to say.
10 o'clock we will join the session, and around 10:40 we will finish the session.
Yes.
That's good idea, I think.
We must learn the time management, because if we do these things in 2 hours, it doesn't matter. It will not help us.
Like, we decided the topic one day before, and it was a big it is a big time.
Yes.
And
Yes. It is a huge amount of time.
and I
Yes.
think we have to feel that pressure from this time. If we already feel and face that pressure, then this will very beneficial for our SSB, and I'm totally agree with you.
Yes,
Dheeraj.
Gentlemen, what I think is that we cannot learn all the things in
Yeah.
same day.
Yes.
So firstly we should start with giving topics at around 3 to 4 hours earlier. Later on we will reduce the time.
Okay, no problem.
What?
Like in 3 to 4 days, we should start giving the topic only half an hour or 15 minutes earlier. The Zoom meeting starts.
Let's make it for 1 week.
Okay.
In this 1 week,
It's not mandatory to deliver a lecture daily. We could also take that topic and discuss and put our points on the everyone
Yes.
can put your points, and then we come to a conclusion to a common lecture rate.
common
That's a
there
good
is
idea.
Yes.
And
wait, there is no
This is
common
also a good
lecture in
idea.
SSB. This is a good idea, but there is no any common lecture in SSB.
no, I'm just thinking we have so much less time, and we just use our brain instead of Google or other books,
We can do
because
one.
it will also develop our thinking ability.
Yes.
But before speaking to some topic, before speaking to any topic, you must know the facts related to them. For it, we have
Yeah.
to use Google in the start. Later
I have
on,
said,
we will-
minimum use
Yes.
minimum use of
We
Google
sh-
and maximum use of your mind. You can take
We
a small
must
point
use
from
it
Google
for-
and elaborate it from your thinking power.
Yes.
What about Vivek?
Oh, I have talked to him, and he has said I'm not still prepared for these types of session. I will contact you after 2 or 3 days, and tell about what I have to do.
Okay.
मतलब join करना है कि नहीं, ये बोला उसने.
You have to use here the
Okay.
word you had. Like
You have.
you had. You have to use it. That you had talked to Vivek. You have used you have. Okay, we are not allowed to do common mistake in tenses.
No.
I think.
Wait. I have seen a video of Danish sir of tenses, a lecture. On that particular video, he said that had is used for the very past. From the very like we are in present. It must be used not for recent times. For recent times, we use past indefinite sentences. Had is used when there is a lot duration of time between that situation and now. So had is not correct here. You must
Had
go
is-
through that session.
had
That
is
was
not
very
correct.
important
Neither-
for tenses.
Neither had is correct nor have is correct. We have to use past indefinite,
Yes.
right?
Yes, past indefinite.
Okay,
yes.
Okay.
For the
I
recent
talked
past,
to him, okay.
past indefinite is used.
Okay.
I talked.
You have go through such a deep knowledge of Danish sir lectures.
He is amazing, man.
Yes.
He teaches us so well. The thing which he teaches, just settles down in the mind, and you means it just comes from inside you when the situation demands for that.
I had to take those lectures again and again for memorizing it.
Yes, for sure. Or you can make notes related to them so that you can use
easily
less
revise.
time in revising them.
Yes. So let's go.
You can. Yeah. You should start. We should start now because we had spent 10 to 11 minutes in this discussion. Now we should start our lecture.
Yes.
Yeah, around 15 minutes.
So who is going to start?
Today is my first day, so any of you should start. I will start from the tomorrow.
Yesterday was our first day.
No first day or no another day. You have to deliver a lecturette.
I think
either it's the first or second day.
Before starting the session, I want to say one thing. I think we are here comfortable.
Yeah. Totally comfortable.
Wait, I want to say that. Please listen. We are here comfortable. That's why we are able to speak in English easily. I think we have to add 2 to 3 more new members, and I think unknown members. Because when we speak in
you can talk to your friend Bholeswar to join us.
He's not unknown man. But I have to invite him. I have to invite him because we will learn a lot from him.
Yeah.
So we will invite him and talk to one or more 2 people that they also should join the session.
Which he had of SSB and lecturates giving in the actual SSB.
Yes.
He can share with us, and it will be very much beneficial for us.
Yes. So I'm thinking that we have to add.
So
1 or 2.
Gentlemen, any of you can start the session.
Yes. Today, Sasank, your gentleman Sasank.
No, you cannot take name. You have to take only gentleman. So let me start.
Okay. Right. So how can we differentiate if I want to talk to Aman or call Aman? So
chest number in SB there were chest number allotted to you, so you can call it like chest number 17.
So my chest number is 22, his chest number is 17, and you can use your date of birth as your chest number. Okay,
so what is your date of birth?
Mine is 24.
Okay, so you are chest number 24, 22,
22 and 17. Okay,
so 22, 24 and 17. Okay,
so let's me start my topic. Okay.
Yes.
So, good evening, gentlemen. My name is Shashank Singh Gautam. And I am here to deliver. Sorry, I have to speak slowly. Wait, you will like we all will observe.
We will not speak in between the lecture.
You cannot. Yes, this is the permanent that you cannot speak in between lecture.
Yeah.
You will observe that what mistake I had done for everything. Okay, we all done for each other. Okay. So let's start.
You are doing the recording for same, na?
Yes. I am recording.
Okay.
So after I can check my recording, but you have to tell that what the mistake I had done, and we will tell that what mistake you others had done. Okay. Let me start. Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Shashank Singh Gautam, and I am here to deliver a lecturette on topic: should military training be made compulsory in India? So, before going through that topic, I want to say that every coin has 2 faces, pros and cons. First, let me talk about pros of military training. First, let me talk about should military training be compulsory in India. Its pros. Pros are that if we made military training compulsory in India, then we will empower our women. Like our women will be trained in that training period. In that period of training, they will be trained, and they will be able to protect. They will be able to protect them from molestation and different types of calamities that happens to them. So through that training, they will be able to cure them and help them without depending on others to help them. Like if any case happen to them, they go to police station, they ask others for their protection. But this training will help them in self-defense also, and they will protect from other things also. Second thing, if we do it compulsory in India, then we will develop a huge amount of army or soldier. We get trained soldier and use them as backup soldiers for our wars. Like if any country wants to fight with our nation, then they will think again and again before fighting, because we had a large number of backup army, as we had trained a lot of soldiers in our nation. So I
Army
think
नहीं कहेंगे.
what
Military. You should
We could
use
not say
military, but
army. We
chess
don't
number
have trained army.
24,
we had trained
chess number 24, you don't have to interrupt in between the lecturette. You
we
forgot
had
that.
trained a lot of people in our country through that military training.
Who are capable of,
You
Okay.
interrupted
I'm sorry,
again.
chess
in
number
between the
22.
lecturette.
Okay.
I can't control myself.
And
Sorry.
my third point is that I especially focus in that point to our youth, because our youth is getting distracted from so many things. They totally depend. They get distracted too easily. From an average data, it was found that the average time span of focusing of a youth is 9 seconds. That he get distracted easily after 9 seconds. When we give training to them, they will be able to focused, be disciplined, learn everything related to military, and will able to know about military life, military training, and everything. So this will help our future generation also, because our future generation is totally dependent on youth of our today society. And if we train our today society youth, then definitely this will lead to an upcoming best future generation. And if we are talking about the cons of this military training in compulsory in India, then here first con is that, suppose if a family has only one children, then this family will not allow their child to go for that training period. And because during that training period, if he got injured, he got fractured, like he got permanent medical like he got permanent disability, then this will like nurture his life. So their parents will not allow them to join the army, because that was only child, so they want to give them more comfort. And talking to second cons, this like India is a huge nation.
India is a very diverse country.
It's totally okay.
Yeah, India is like diverse country. India has a huge population. So for implementation of such type of scheme or planning, it required a lot of time and lot of tactics, because without these tactics this is not possible in such a huge country like India. So in all, at last I want to say that everything has pros and cons. And yes, if it come to me, what I want to say that yes, it should be made compulsory in India, because if it is compulsory in India, then every person will get to know about military life. And yes, we know that our countries saw our militaries, our countries saw our soldiers as with a huge respect. And we already know that in army or defense forces, we get such respect that in India any stream that doesn't give us such respect, and any post or anything cannot give that kind of respect to us. So yes, when it comes to me, I want to say that yes, it should be made compulsory in India. Thank you, gentlemen. Jai.
Very drastic and a very attractive way of speaking, Shashank. So chess number 17, I'm highly impressed. But I have picked 2 or 3 mistakes in the
Yes, I was seeing that you are making notes.
I have noted down.
Yes, I was seeing that you are making notes.
Because
what you have, I think let us finish all. You both finish your speech or lecturette. Then at last we conclude what mistake we had done.
I request you to note down my errors also and let me know after the lecture.
Okay.
So now I request chess number 22 to deliver his lecturette, and after that, at last, I will deliver my lecturette to all of you.
Okay. So in between, if my phone falls, I will just put it back there and I will continue. Okay. So
Okay.
don't get interrupted by that because it's slipping again and again. So let me start. Hello, gentlemen. My name is Aman Pandey. I am from Fatehpur, and today I am here to deliver lecturette on the topic: Should military training be made compulsory in India? So first of all, I will tell that what is the purpose of making military training compulsory to the citizens, to the civilians. Okay, what does military training does? Military trainings teaches us when we are broken down, when we break down. It teaches us to get back again and again. So if every civilian will inculcate these kind of good qualities, military qualities in them, they will be able to solve any of their problems, or you can say this will enhance their personal life in such a good way which they will not be learned from any other training. So I think that military training is always beneficial to everyone. It also has some cons, but in comparison to pros they are very less. So I will tell you that what does the military training inculcates in a personality of an individual. So in the military training, we goes from intense physical training. From intense physical training, our each muscle, our each body gets boosted up. After military training, if we are in the corporate sector, if we are in the banking sector, we will do such a things. After that, we will not be frustrated from our work because we have done a lot of hard work regarding to that in the past in the military training. Okay, after that, military training enhances our skills. Like if you have any kind of skills, but when you do training like that, you will have the confidence in your personality, you will have the discipline, you will do the hard work regarding your skill, and it will always enhance by the military training. After that, military training also teaches us socialization. Many of us, or you can say the youth of India, today we see children don't socialize with their relatives. They don't get outside. They just use their mobile phones, laptops and all. Military training teaches us how to socialize with others. It teaches us the leadership skills, how to lead from the front, how to take initiative on the disastrous situations, or we can say on the odd situations. It teaches us how to take the initiative, how to work differently from the others. So if our all civilians will have these kind of qualities like confidence, hardworking, leadership skills, or we can say decision making, then these kind of skills will help them in each and all sectors of life. It will not just help in us in the war situations or natural calamities. It will also help every individual in all the sectors, wherever they will go, whatever field they will work on. After their military training completes, they will be able to give their best because of that military training. So if you ask, in my opinion, military training is always beneficial for the nation, for the individual, and for the society. It has a bit cons, but I don't think that will affect them in much a way because it has a number of pros. It builds the character of an individual in the best possible way. Like we can say, the discipline which army has, we cannot learn that kind of discipline from any other organization, or we can say from any other academy. The best thing of the military training is that we get to learn the direction to think. If you have a very much high speed, but you are not going in the right direction, you will be ending up getting into a wrong destination or a wasted life. Military training helps us in decision making and getting the right direction at the right time. So military training must be made compulsory to each and every individual because it will only and only help to the nation, to the individual in all the aspects or all the spheres of life. So gentlemen, this was my lecture. Jai Hind.
Okay. So
I know I was
wait.
Okay, I will tell it later on. First of all, we will
let just number 24 deliver it lecture.
Yeah.
Yes, just number 24. Now it's your turn.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit pressurized. Can I have water?
Whenever in background your noise happens, then you can turn off your mic. Okay.
So I'm starting.
Yeah.
Hello,
Sure.
gentlemen.
You must go.
Hello, gentlemen. Good evening. This is Anand Pratap Singh. This is Anand Pratap Singh, and I am from Fatehpur, Uttar Pradesh. I am here in front of you to deliver a speech on the topic: Should military training be made compulsory in India? So, according to me, it's a very good idea to make these types of training schemes compulsory in India, because India is a country with a very diverse population, very large amount of huge amount of population and a very diverse culture, and it helps in the integration of nation. So military exercise has bad effects and good effects of, on both of the society, in both of the class, men's and women's of the society. So today we are just looking at the positive sides on the of the military training. So now we are starting with the conditions of women, or the positive sides of women, starting women's that may inculcate after training them. For if we train the women of our country, they may rescue them from many harassment cases today, as we yeah क्या हो रहा है?
Okay, carry on.
So
It's all okay, gentlemen. You can continue.
if we take women training as a if we take women training as, if we take military training as compulsion for women, then we can make the women of our country self-reliable, and also make preparing them for the self-defense. And they can, in India we are also having a large number of harassment cases and molestation cases against women. So it also helps in empowering them and helps in building a new nation where women and men enjoy equal status and privileges. And second point, if we talk about military training makes a man very disciplined, and his fitness level also goes to a very good level, and throughout his life he is going to be very keen by taking his fitness. And it also helps in if we have some troubles or tough times, such as we are fighting through the COVID-19 pandemic in earlier years, recent years. So it will also help in boosting and empowering, and it will also help in their mental strength, make their mental strength tough, and helps in fighting towards these types of calamities and disasters. And next extent is that it can also develop the leadership qualities among the individuals of the country, which is, I think, it is missing to a very distinct concept. And at last, it will also generate the interest of the common people who are not much aware of the army, and they are capable, but they don't know, how to. They don't know what the army life is. So after the military training, they came to know about the military training, and they could also generate their interest in the military training. And our military leaders, our military institutes will also get a large number of officers and soldiers after this training, and our army become more trained and more professional after this. And so thank you.
Okay, gentlemen.
यार आज का थोड़ा खराब तो
I want to say, okay. One thing I want to say is that when the meeting was about to start, it was 600 MB data in my device, and now when he was about to end his session, his lecturate, the 90% of alert came. So I have left only with 100 MB data. So whatever you want to say, just I don't have a Wi-Fi, so you can say
you
in 1 to 2
just
minutes.
for just 5 minutes left of meeting. In 5 minutes we'll over that meeting. When I think
Okay.
when you are listening to us,
first of all,
then you can turn off your camera, because there is no use of camera. I think for you, we have Wi-Fi, so we can turn on our camera. like this will not
Okay.
affect us.
No, I will. From tomorrow, I will use as less data as I can
Yes.
in the daytime, so that I can use more data in this time for my benefit.
Yes, like this, that will be very beneficial. That will be very beneficial if you turn on your camera all the time, because you will able to see our faces and we will able to see your face. So that will be an plus option.
Yes.
Like you can download next day lecture before that night, before that day. Like if you want to,
Yes.
like you got it my points, right? Okay.
Yeah, I got your
So let's
points. Yes,
conclude
yeah,
our session
yeah,
because
sure.
only 4 minutes are left. So
Okay.
starting with chess number 24. Okay. Let's tell him
Okay.
his pros and cons. So let's start with you, Aman. Oh, sorry, gentleman 20, chess number 22. Tell him his pros and cons.
Okay. So the cons which I noticed is that you were speaking like you are reading. So speak in a way like you are speaking. Take proper pause. Start new sentences with a pause, and speak like you are making someone understand those points.
Yes, yes.
You are.
You are not reading. You are explaining.
Yes, you are. Yes, so that is what I felt, and the correction of many words was there. You should work on, and English is weak. We all have not a good English,
Yes.
so we all have to work upon it. That is the very common point between all of three. In maths language, I can say A intersection B intersection C.
Okay. So
And the pros were when you were about to stop, you instantly managed to speak again. You didn't take a long pause. That was a very good thing, because it is just the second day, but you speak very flawlessly. Like I was like stopped for 1 to 2 times, I noticed in my lecturate, but you also did that, but your pause duration was very less. So that is the good point which I noticed. That's all.
okay, wait. There are only 2 minutes 18 seconds left. So I think I have to start that meeting again, because I think that will take 5 to 10 minutes more, because you have to conclude my points, and I think
Okay.
we have to conclude your points also. So I'm starting this meeting
Okay,
again.
okay.
You have to join again. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay, what were you saying at chess number 17?
did you want to conclude or say any pros and cons, any more pros and cons related to chess number 24?
No, I have said what I wanted to say. So it's now up to you.
It's my turn. So I had noticed cons
Yeah.
to you that your content was good. Your content was good, and there's lack of confidence in your speech, in your face also. Like you are saying it good, but if your content is good and there is no confidence, that is totally waste. That is of no use, and you are not maintaining eye contact with us, in which you are flatter
Yeah, I
here
have tried my best.
and there. So maintain your eye contact, and you are doubtful. I had observed that you are doubtful of your speech, that what content and intent you are trying to deliver us. You are doubtful of that only. That like you are like if you are not doubtful, like if you are not doubtful, but you show that expression that make us think that you are doubtful on your topic. I had noticed that point. Maybe I may wrong, but I had noticed that point, that you you are appearing us that you are doubtful. You are getting my point. What I want to say,
Yes, yes.
like
It
that
was just
you
another. Yeah, say.
like you are thinking that you are not doubtful. You had deliver a good content. You had a good content, and you had deliver a good speech. But it seems us like that you are doubtful of your content, because your facial expression shows us that. So I had noted down here. So and
I think this was because of lack of confidence.
yes, lack of confidence means that you if you're not confident, you will seems us to be doubtful. And one more thing I had noticed,
I haven't participated in any of the events or any debate competitions in the school level.
we hadn't sorry, I hadn't never participated in, from class 1st to 12th. I hadn't participated in any debate, anything, never. And one more thing,
but you are an NCC senior, and you had sometimes
reporting.
these things teaches you a lot, and Winners are also.
Listen.
I was senior, but I
Chess
was
number
not so much
24.
senior.
Don't get pressurized. Don't take the load of these things. It is just our second day. We will improve. Just
will improve.
know your cons. Just know your mistakes. We will improve. Don't think that you will be perfect in one day. No one is perfect in its first day. So these things will go. We will rub ourselves and we will shine.
Be optimistic. आशावादी रहो.
Yes.
आशावादी. जो होगा अच्छा होगा. और one more thing I had noticed that in last you had तुमने टॉपिक खींच दिया लास्ट में. You had make it a little bit faster. Like you hadn't taken any pause. That is good thing that you speak flawlessly. You deliver your lecture flawlessly. But you have to take pause. Like in last you have make it too fast. When I was in coaching, professor has tell us that thing. मतलब they had tell this point to many people because like at some instant they are too slow. They lack of they miss any point, and it's at some instance they speak it's too fast. Okay, so I had seen that in last, and you already know that in last you had like just तुमने खींच दिया उस बात को बहुत जल्दी कि like अब conclude ही कर देता हूँ इस topic को, right? So that was
as I already mentioned, I have. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Say test number 24. I will not interrupt. What were you saying?
I have already delivered that. I have a good content, but I don't have a chronological order. What to deliver first and what to deliver at last, and from where I have to start and from where I have to conclude.
Where to start, where to end. No, before next speech.
In conclusion, you can learn. You were not able to frame your lecture.
So next story: know your starting point, know your end point, and know your center theme of your lecturate, and your lecturate will be like awesome. And just so complex.
This one thing we all should inculcate in our lecturate, that we should know where we have to start from, what is the middle part of our lecturate, and how we have to end.
Yes.
Because the start is very important because it makes the first impression, and last is very important because it makes the last impression, and both of them are very, very important.
Yes. I think 5 points we all have to focus: where to pause, where to start, where to resume, and where to fast forward, and where to reverse. Where to slow that. These 5 points.
One thing I have noticed in all of three, one mistake is that we were speaking the usual points. We should speak something different, which is not written in the Google. Although we should
something unique.
We should read all what has Google shown, what is written in the Google, but we should add our point. Like we should speak what is not written there. We should speak what is made by us.
You want to just say effective intelligence.
Yes.
One point I forgot to mention in my lecturate, that army training will also make the gaps between the higher class and lower class, and the gaps between the urban and rural.
I forget that point today.
It minimized.
One point that I forgot was selfless service.
Okay.
I later on remembered that selfless service, I didn't included it in my lecturate. Selfless service was one more important point that I must inculcate in my lecturate.
Okay.
If this topic arrives.
Like yesterday, I hadn't read anything, and in just 10:02, I sent the link and I joined the session and deliver my content. And today also, I had just I had watched a video, and from only that I delivered my content. And I missed today that point of like social inequality between rich society and lower society. I forget that point, and that point was too good.
Which I liked. The best point which I liked in chess number 24's lecturate was social integration. I was aware of that, but I didn't included it in my speech, and I was not able to think about that when I was preparing even.
I noted down. I had noted it down. Social integration. I like that word.
Thank you.
Yes.
Both of the chess number 17 and 22.
Now let's come to chess number 22.
Okay. Yes.
So chess number 24. What do you want to say about chess number
You know, I
22?
don't
Take the
have
initiative.
I don't have
Take the
much.
initiative.
What do you want to say?
What you have not in much content, in much amount.
You know,
What are you
first of
saying?
all, I would like to ask chess number 17.
Okay.
to
I'm
put his
asking
point of
you,
views
I'm
and
asking
written
you,
that.
and you are saying that I'm asking chess number 17.
No, because I don't have source. I don't observe any 2 or 3 common mistakes that we have already discussed, and rest is fine in chess number 22 lecture 8.
Okay.
I was looking much here and there. I think that is one of my mistake. I noticed by myself.
Let me tell you. Let me
You already
finish.
have told
Let
that
me
this
finish.
is our
Let
first
me
day and we
finish.
could not.
If I am starting, so
Okay.
Yes, yes.
if I am starting, so let me finish first.
Yeah. Sure.
But you haven't started yet.
You had said that chess. You have,
Yes, very good point.
but you had said that chess number 17 has to start. Okay.
But you haven't
so-
started what I'm saying.
Okay, gentlemen. Okay,
I agree
gentlemen.
with you.
Let's start. Chess number 17. You should start now.
So I had noted two, like I had
Yes.
noted 2 things. I noted a lot of things,
Yes.
but I want to say that first talk about your pros. Your voice was clear,
Okay.
clear voice and loud. That help us to, like, your words are exactly audible to us. We had
Okay.
we had not to focus more on some word. We are easily getting your words. Second thing,
That was what I learned from Vivek Bindra's How to Be a Public Speaker video.
yes, like I think you have watched that 2-hour session. You had watched?
Yeah. Before the
Of-
session, before 1 hour of the session, I was going through that video. Yes.
Okay, I know that teacher day special video, right? Right?
Yeah.
I
You
had
got
already
it.
watched that video and I had noted that point. Let me show you.
Oh.
Yeah, these are the points. From here it starts, and these were the points.
It is not clear to us.
It will not
You
clear.
can
It's
send
not
just a
visible.
pic of it.
It will not be visible to you because I'm
You
using
can
HD
click the
webcam.
photos and send it to the group.
Okay, so let's come to
Okay.
pros and cons of chess number 22.
Cons.
Okay, cons.
Yeah.
I had noticed
I
one
am
con,
writing it down.
and that was your body was too shaky. Like you are moving too much,
Yeah.
like from forward to backward, right, left, like that was like completely not allowed. In lecturette, you have
Okay,
to,
I will.
in lecturette you have to stand straight. Your hand should be like this, and it goes like we stand in NCC in Vishram position, right? Our chest should be up, and we have to maintain eye contact with our gentlemen cadets. When we will go coaching, then our assessor will tell us that thing. I had already attended the classes. And they had tell me, so I was telling you that your hand should be like that, and it goes back off in your back, and chest should be up. Maintain eye contact. And one thing, when you are sitting, use your hand. You are not allowed to use your hand here because those chairs in coaching will have not that support us. You have to use your hand like this.
Armrest. They are called armrest.
Okay, so you have to use your hand like this on your thighs. Okay.
Okay.
So next time,
Okay.
like, because suppose we are participating in group discussion. So use your hand on your thighs. Okay. From next time when we will deliver our lecturette, so use your hand on your thighs. Your body should not be shaking, and you have to deliver your speech. Like you will deliver it
Okay.
amazing. Okay. So it comes.
I respect your opinion, gentlemen. Any other cons of mine?
No.
Would you like to tell?
And everything was good. Your audio was clear, and everything was good.
Did you notice?
Your
I
His eye
was looking
contact
here
was
and
good.
there.
Your
Although
content-
his body was shaking, but his eye contact was good.
chess number 22. Your content was database. I liked it.
Thank you so much
Yes.
to
So-
both of you.
So what did you want to say chess number 24 about 22?
I think his content was, premeditated, and he has, learned just like an answer, according to me.
Yes. Okay.
It is a pro or con, just clarified.
Make it clear. Either it is pro
Yeah.
or it is con.
First of all, clarify what is pro and what is con. I
Pros-
don't have
The
any
pro
idea
is
about
the
that.
good points.
Pros
The pro is a
What
good
is the
point.
spelling?
PR
Spelling
PRO. Pros.
PROF.
Pro. You are
अच्छा,
you say
PROS.
you say pro
Yeah.
and add S to it.
Pros
And
are the
second
good
one?
things which you notice in our lecturate, and cons are the bad things, or you can say the things which we shouldn't do in our lecturate.
You are able to see
that is
whiteboard.
cons.
You are able to see whiteboard.
Yes.
This is pros. PROS. Okay. And this is
Yes.
How you are able to write
cons.
in the whiteboard?
From that Aujar.
There is option present.
From that toolbox.
From that Aujar. He is saying from that Aujar.
Pro-
Gentleman 20,
Gentleman,
gentleman
you are
17,
using,
what
you know.
language you are using?
Pros
Which
means
Aujar you are using?
pros mean good thing. Cons means bad things. Okay.
Bad things. Okay.
So that we can speak
I-
to each
I
other
have-
Okay,
in
we
call,
will take
but
5
during
to
the
10
session,
minutes extra.
I had said that Aujar,
After the
but
session?
after saying that Aujar, I remember that I can say tool. I can say tool, but I got it later. But okay, I will.
No problem. Just on the second day, you can do it.
Yes, now
Yes.
tell me my pros and cons. You both chess number 24 and 22 and 24.
So, Aman, have you understand your pros and cons? It's a cons. Your data was, just like a answer written on the copy, or
Sorry.
you don't have added much of your ideas. You have just read it and delivered it to us.
I was thinking that he's saying that Aman, this is your con, that you had only 40 MB data left.
Yes,
you,
shut
have
up.
to, you have to keep your data. I was thinking.
I got data delete from V. This is a very beneficiary scheme. They
Yes,
give
sir.
us the 1 GB data for 2 times in a month for the free
Yes.
of cost.
I'm daily. You can get it daily,
And
right?
this
It is not given daily, just 2 times a month.
Okay. So that will be
You can
helpful.
get 1 GB
Yes,
of data
number
for the free.
yes, number 17 was saying you are awarded with 1 GB data daily.
I thought that we will get 1
No,
GB
no,
data
no, no.
daily. Okay, so conclude me.
No.
Now your turn, chess number 17. So first of all, I would like to start from some point that I have mentioned. You have taken too long in women empowerment.
Okay.
We just have a limited time frame, and you take
Too long in a particular topic.
short, yeah,
In a particular
yeah.
point.
And you got too deep, so you can just मतलब बाहर के points लो और फिर वो कर दो खत्म दूसरा
Okay.
चालू कर
Just
दो.
cream. That point I had tell you yesterday, and today you told me that point means the earth is round. Everything comes to you.
Yes, every action has an equal and opposite reaction.
Yesterday, chess
And
number
another is
chess number 24. You know that yesterday I had mentioned that point to chess number 22, and today chess number 22 is mentioning that point to me.
no. You are interchanging a chess numbers together.
Okay, so yeah, continue.
Chess number 22 is Aman, and chess number 24 is me.
Okay.
So another point is you have used a huge amount of soldier 2 or 3 times. Huge यार सही नहीं लगता. Huge is used for quantity, not for masses, according to me.
Okay.
What's your point of view, chess number 22?
So I will say that the one thing which I liked most of your lecturate was you didn't stop. You have noticed you didn't stop. You just go flawlessly. Like I and chess number 24 were stopping, were taking a pause. Like it was not natural. We were taking a
Yeah, it
pause
was
by
because
default.
it
Our
was because
nervousness,
we
you can
have
say.
no, we have time, and he have to appear in the SSB in upcoming 2 or 3 months.
Yes, and so that was one thing. And coming to the cons, I will say that what I will say.
Even you don't know what you have to say.
Oh, you
No,
can also talk in Hindi. You can also deliver in Hindi. No problem.
No. I think we must speak English during this lecturate session.
We must
during the
say
whole
only.
lecturate session.
We must-
Because all the time we speak Hindi in our home.
Yes.
So if we will not speak all the time during the lecturate in English, it will not be beneficial to us.
Yes.
So let's just finish it. Your pros and cons. Later on, we will discuss these kind of things. So your cons were like your selection of words. You didn't selected the correct words at the correct place. And like as chess number 24 said, in some topics, or you can say in some points, you are too deep, and some points you just spoke them. You can say you were not onto even the surface. You in some points you got in the depth of that, but in some points you just go from upper part of them.
I think
So
I had not.
give the proper time.
Okay.
Give proper time to all the points, and don't get in depth of any of them, because that will make that point will highlight your lecturate,
Okay.
which can be harmful to you.
Okay. Means
And
don't.
yeah,
Yes.
What were you saying?
Yes. You finish first. You will finish first. You finish first.
yeah. So that was all. That your selection of words was not so good, right?
Okay.
And all of us don't have a good English. That is the common mistake which we do. All your pros were a lot in compared to your cons. Like you were steady. You are not making body movement like me. Your eye contact was good. So I will definitely say that you have these kind of things, but you have to work on your English and your
Just work
selection of
on
words.
basic English and you are, good.
Yeah, on
Although
your
you are
selection of
good.
words.
Okay.
I noticed that I and
if
test number 24 got a bit nervous during our lecturate, but you were not seem too nervous. You are very much confident. That was needed. You are enough confident. Just the selection of words is the main thing which I heard, that you are not selecting the correct words, which was you can say diverting the whole meaning of that sentence.
Okay.
So work on that.
Okay.
That was my opinion about your lecturate.
Okay. So let's.
when we were making
Wait. Let's end that
Okay.
meeting. We will
Okay.
start our meeting next day, and we will discuss that.
tomorrow.
We will discuss that topic around 6 to 7 p.m. In between 6 to 7 p.m. Okay. So
Okay.
come
So
at that
from
time.
tomorrow timing is 6 to 7 p.m.
No. At that time we will discuss topic. What topic we have to. Okay.
Acha, we came to know about the topic what we have to discuss.
So let's.
So tomorrow is PPT or lecture?
Means-
Tomorrow PPT. So that will be before. That will be before session. No need to come at 6 to 7. Okay.
Okay.
We will discuss it in Telegram. Okay. Let's end that session.
Nine by nine.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, sure.
Jai Hind.
Okay, Jai Hind, gentlemen.
Jai Hind, gentlemen.